Indian Hills Warriors.
Mason Costello, freshman, Waukee, Iowa.
Abdoulaye Fall, sophomore, Dakar, Senegal.
Caden Nation, sophomore, Peoria, Illinois.
Vladislav Semerich, freshman, Rishny Plavany, Ukraine.
Trenton Walters, sophomore, Frisco, Texas.
Always a good program and always a challenge. Tip goes to the Warriors, and this ball game is underway. 7:26 is our official start time tonight. Inside to Semerich, and he tries to get it to Abdoulaye, and we turn it over right out of the chute. Number 21 is Caden Hawkins from right here in Carterville, Illinois. Guarded by Trenton Walters. Warriors in a man-to-man. Costello almost had the steal. Now it's knocked loose, but right into the hands of Zubrick. His backhanded layup is no good. Fight for it. Rebound out of there is Taylor Smith. And the Volunteers get a second opportunity, and they cash in on the three-point basket by Marcus Eves. So the Volunteers score first. Walters pulls back from the free throw line, and he got it. Trenton Walters knocks it down for the Warriors. Baseline looking for a pass. It's tipped out of bounds by Abdoulaye Fall. Nancy Ritter, Damerville. Jeff and I are watching Go Warriors. Tammy Paris tuned in. Let's go Warriors. Phyllis Dahl and Steve Allison watching Let's Go Warriors. Glenwood, Austin Forbes. Welcome in, everybody. And there's a turnover on the inbounds. And the Volunteers. To the corner. Abdoulaye Fall. No good, too strong, but into the hands of Walters. He thought about it. Now he dribbles in, kicks it back out. Caden Nation. Yes, sir! Morgan's corner three-pointer for Caden Nation, who has really found his groove of late. One of the better shooters in the country. And he knocked that one down from long range. And the Warriors have our first lead at 5-3. Warriors coming off the win, 93-60 over Wabash. Easy bucket there for the big fellow. Zubrick puts it in, and we are all squared at 5. So we dip under 18 minutes. Just getting our feet under us here in this one. We're powered by JBS, bringing more to the table. Our high-definition camera provided by Dr. Mark Altfellow, the Optical Shop. And our replays provided by River Community Credit Union. Second turnover of the ball game for the Warriors. Alan Lana Rice watching and wondering if Hank's there. No, he might be here tomorrow. He was originally maybe going to be here tonight, but I texted him today, and he said he's hoping to get here tomorrow. Kim Conklin Garner, Go Warriors. Angie Ham, they're watching in Mountain Home, Arkansas tonight. Welcome in to all our Warrior fans. All squared at 5 here. Three-pointer from the corner is going to clang off the iron, no good, and we missed the rebound there, and it results in an easy bucket for Davius Lowry, their leading scorer, and that one fell right into his hands. Vladdy just kind of took his eyes off of that one, I think. Walters kicks it back out to Vlad. He's going to get it to Abdoulaye, who goes underneath, and no good. And out of there with it come the Volunteers with a 7-5 lead. Trina Walters tuned in. Let's Go Warriors. Welcome in, Trina. That's going to be a turnover on the Volunteers. Vlad to Walters. Walters going to pull up off the iron. No good. Grabbed out of there by number 4, Taylor Smith. We've got Shawnee tomorrow. That's a 1 o'clock tip. Afternoon game tomorrow. Saturday matinee for you. And that one's on the money. The big fella, number 23, Zubrick. He's got 4. He averages 6.3. It's a 4-point lead for John A. Abdoulaye. That's too strong. Some Substitutions are coming at the dead ball. Zubrick shuffled his feet. That one's no good. Costello's got the board. Here come the Warriors. Pass a little behind Abdullah. He corrals it. Gives it to Nation in the corner. His three-pointer stays on the rim and goes in. Caden Nation knocks down the three, and we've got a 9-8 ball game in favor of John A. Logan. And we got a line change coming after the break. You're watching Go Hills TV, powered by JBS. 35 to go, opening half of basketball. Got started at 7:26 tonight. Perkins, Casey, Gadsden, DeShagas all check in during the break for Indian Hills. Our depth has got to be as good as anybody's in the country. High off the glass and in. Nice finish there by DeCarl Payne. Barbara Quigley, Jerry and I are watching from Ottumwa Go Warriors. Lisa Van Claveren Go Warriors. Bob Ann, John, and Gail checking in from Clearwater, Florida. Gadsden dumps it to DeShagas, and he couldn't handle it. Batted it down, and that's a turnover on the Warriors. DeShagas wanted that to go up. There's a little miscommunication more than anything. He wanted the alley-oop. He was going to stuff it. He wanted to, hey, baby. And instead, we got a whoops-a-daisy. 3-point lead, 14:51 to go in the opening half of basketball. Spin move. The Warriors wanted the travel, didn't get it. Front of the iron, no good. Gadsden's got it. Here comes Zevin. Up ahead to Will Casey. And blocked out of there. Casey going for the jam. What a block there by number 20, Cameron Boone. I thought we were heading for a hey baby for sure there. That was a great play. That doesn't happen very often to Will Casey. From about 16 feet, and it's all net for DeCarl Payne. 5-point Volunteer lead at 13-8. Gadsden to Perkins. Perkins kicks it back out. Will Casey, he's going to let it fly. Yes, sir. Morgan's corner three-pointer for the young man from Pontoise, France. And it's a 2-point ball game. Landry, Nettie, Trinette, let's go Warriors. Good crowd watching tonight on Facebook and on the app. Turnover there on the Volunteers. That's our third of the ball game. Up ahead, Perkins has it knocked loose. And the Volunteers come out of there with it. Three-pointer coming here. Rattled and went in for Julian Norris. His first three of the ball game. 5-point Volunteer lead. Coming up at the next break, our Warehouse Barbecue and Brew honorary staff and faculty starting lineup. Perkins thought about it. Now he will pull up from about 16, and he got it. Three-point ball game. We got the game here tomorrow, then we're finally back home next Tuesday against the Tritons of Iowa Central. That's a 7 o'clock tip at the Hellier Center. To the corner, three-pointer wouldn't go. That one is knocked loose. Fight for it. They get it back. And that three-pointer is also no good, but another opportunity. 12:29, then there's a turnover. Fourth turnover of the ball game on the Volunteers. Perkins has it blocked. Now he's looking for a friend, and he finds Gadsden. Gadsden too strong. Abdullah fall, and that's our first foul of the ball game on either team. How about that? So first foul on the Warriors, first foul on either team, 12:14 to go. So we played almost 8 minutes without a foul. How about that? Abdullah comes out, Caden Nation comes in. To the corner. And basket and a foul. That one is going to go against Caden Nation. JB DeShagas will come out. Warriors trail by 6. Perkins almost lost it, but got it back. Nation into Will Casey. Casey looking for some room, knocked loose, and there's a foul on the Volunteers. That'll be their first of the ball game. Let's see who they got with that rules infraction. It's like number 12, I believe. Jaden Niles. Warrior basketball after the foul that led us to our media timeout. Gadsden gets it into Walters. And Walters will pull back and look to set up the offense. Volunteers into man-to-man. That one is knocked loose, but Will Casey tracks it down. Will trying to dump it to Intizami. It's knocked loose. We got it back. 3 on the shot clock. Caden Nation, you got to let it fly. Caden, he does. And that's going to be a shot clock violation, but they got the board anyway. No foul called there as Jaden Miles going into the lane, lost his footing. Gadsden to Nation, who was breaking underneath the hoop. Spins, puts it up, and got it to go. Caden Nation now has 8 in the ball game. Down low, and it rolled around, and would it go? We catch a break there as Zubrick unable to finish. Casey looking to get to the rim, has it knocked loose, now floats it back here to Walters. Physical contest right now. Walters with an open lane to the hoop, and he missed it. Got it. That's one where he needed to probably get to the back border. He'd like to have that one back, I'm sure. Warriors switch off. Now recover, help and recover. That one's good. Baseline jumper. Julian Norris knocked it down. Will Casey dumps it down to Caden Nation. Nation turns, fires, he's feeling it. Caden Nation now with 10 points in the ball game. He's in double digits, 4-point lead for John A. Logan. And the clock has gone out here. We've seen that happen a few times in the last game. So that three-pointer is good, and now they'll stop it. That was Jaden Miles who knocked down. No. Titus thinks it should be 9:48, but 9:28. Oh, okay. Well, nobody asked Titus. They should have come up here and he said, hey, man. Nation spins. Now he needs a friend, and instead he puts it up and in. He says, I don't need a friend. I'll just put it in. 12 now in the ball game for Caden Nation. It is a 5-point lead for John A. Logan. To the corner. Three-pointer coming, and a foul coming on Caden Nation, and unfortunately that's the second on Caden. In a game where fouls are not abundant at this point. It's only our third team foul and only one on them. Caden Nation unfortunately has 2 of them, and he is. And Lowry gets 2 out of 3. 7-point John A. Logan lead. Gadsden, Walters, Casey, Intizami and Fall on the floor right now for Indian Hills. Abdullah couldn't handle the pass, so he'll pull back, give it up to Trenton. Casey coming through and knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Indian Hills. Gadsden will bring it in from under our hoop. Dumps it down to Intizami, and he's fouled. I believe that's going to go against Caden Hawkins. That is his first and the second team foul on John A. Logan, and Jamal goes 2. That one is too strong, and he goes 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Abdullah trying to get the steal there. Three-pointer is good for Caden Hawkins. His first 3 of the points of the game, and John A. Logan now with a 9-point lead. That's their largest. 8:13 to go in the first half of basketball. Volunteers in the man-to-man. Both teams have played man-to-man the whole game. Fall into the lane, hangs in the air, off the glass, no good. Rebound Volunteers. And that'll be a turnover. That's a whoops. Simmerich going to check in. 7:48. Clock's not running here. There it goes. 7:47 now. Simmerich to Abdullah Fall, up to Trenton Walters. Costello back on the floor for the Warriors. Perkins. Cross court to Abdullah. He's going to go baseline, and he will kick it to Quinton, and he's out of bounds. Warriors kind of struggling to find the groove here in this one so far. Very physical ball game. 3 fouls on the Warriors, 2 on the Volunteers. Shot clock at 6. And a foul. That's going to go against Perkins. His first and the 4th team foul on Indian Hills. And free throws coming for number 2, Daneko Rucker out of Belleville, Illinois, a 6'5" sophomore. Rick and Virginia Hinesley watching from beautiful downtown Eldon, and Pastor Phil Griffith. Let's go, guys. Well, we trail by 10 after that free throw is made by Rucker, his first point of the ball game. And he got them both. Shout out to our Indian Hills men's soccer team. Came up short yesterday, losing on penalty kicks to Iowa Western. But first time ever that the Indian Hills men's soccer team has made the Final Four. So congrats to Coach Newton. I know they wanted to win the whole thing, and certainly good enough to do it, but came up short yesterday. And our volleyball team will play tomorrow at 11:30, their final game of the national tournament, playing for place against Utah State. We lost today 3-0 to Missouri State West Plains. Zach Ebrahim will be on the call, audio only, from the national tournament tomorrow in Clarksville, Tennessee. And there's a foul on Vlad. That's going to go against Simmerich, his first and the 5th on Indian Hills. 6:32 to go, 31-20 in favor of the Volunteers. Tayshawn Bridges and DeShagas checking in now for Indian Hills. And that one is good for number 3, to Carl Payne. He's got 5 in the ball game now. Warriors trail by 13. We got to find a rhythm here. 6:27 to go in the first half. Gadsden, Walters, Bridges, Fall, and DeShagas on the floor. Somebody's got to get a hot hand here. Wrap around to DeShagas, and he will lay it in. His first 2 of the ball game. Good assist there by Zevin Gadsden. Gadsden knocks it loose. Now he's on the move. Zevin hangs in the air and lays it in. And the Warriors have reeled off 4 in a row to bring the lead to 9. as we're getting late here in the first half. Off the head of Bridges. Like soccer, like a header.
Entering for the Miles, number 4, Taylor Smith, 12, Jake Miles, and 21, Caden Hawkins.
1 o'clock start tomorrow against Shawnee, and that will be a challenge. They looked very good. They lost to Triton, but it was a good basketball game. This three-pointer is no good. Grabbed by Bridges. And man out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And that's knocked loose. 6 turnover on the Warriors. John Logan also has 6. 5 fouls on Indian Hills. Just rattled, wouldn't go. Fight for it. Well, that's got to be out of bounds or a travel or something. And he's out of bounds. High-definition cameras provided by Dr. Mark Altfellows at the Optical Shop in downtown Ottumwa. Fall to the hoop, and he's going to be fouled. Uh-oh. Lane violation. Doggone it. DeShagas. We dream offsides. He jumped. False start. So we'll play South Plains on Friday at 7:30 Central Standard Time. And then we play Frank Phillips College at noon on Saturday the 7th. So another big road trip coming up as we'll head to Texas. That one is on the money. Taylor Smith, the lead is back to 11 now for John A. Logan. We're without Amante Allen Johnson. Rolled an ankle there in Idaho. Inside to Chagas, and he is hammered from behind. And he'll go to the free throw line. That's going to go against number 23, Zubrick. That is his first. Young man out of Louisville, Kentucky. And DeShagas will go to the free throw line for Indian Hills. 2 points in the ball game for Joe. Make it 3. That one goes. DeShagas has 4 in the ball game, and the lead is 9 with 4:19 to go. Here in the opening half of basketball. Tough stretch of games for Indian Hills. Oh, Bridges knocked it loose, but it went out of bounds. He would have had a clean path to the rim there, but doggone it. Caden Nation's our leading scorer tonight with 12, but he's got 2 fouls, so he's likely going to set the rest of the first half anyway. And now we've got an offensive foul. Goes against Zubrick. That is his second. Will it play out in the second half? Hopefully more of the same. Consistency. We'll see how it goes when we get into the second half. Walters thought about it. To the corner, Abdullah Fall. Yes, sir! Morgan's corner three-pointer and a much-needed three-pointer for the Warriors. And the lead is 6 with 3:43 to go in the opening half. Warriors have trailed pretty much the entire half. We had an early lead at like 5-3 or 5-2, and then since then we have been trying to come from behind. Gadsden rattles, wouldn't go. Walters has the board. And he kicks it, and we got in our own way there. Doggone it. Was tipped, but it was off of the Warriors, and that'll be a turnover. Turnover number 7 on Indian Hills, and we have our under 4 media timeout. You're watching Go Hills TV, powered by JBS. Out tonight here in Carterville. Had a chance before the game to visit with John Clancy. Was the coach at Triton, and now he's an assistant at Western Illinois. Always enjoy visiting with Coach Clancy. And former Warrior Ryan Myers is a member of the Leatherneckers, plays for Coach Clancy and the squad. Three-pointer coming here is on the money. That is to Carl Payne. He's got 9 points now, and it is a 9-point ball game under 3 minutes in the first half. 2:55 left to go. Abdullah to the hoop, hangs, and it goes. Abdullah's got 5 now in the ball game. Knocked loose, out of bounds. It'll stay with the Volunteers. Barb Lindenmeyer watching from Bloomington, Indiana. Inside, knocked loose. Fight for it, out of bounds. Stays with John A. Logan. They sure could have used the turnover there. 5 fouls apiece. The officials are chatting about something. Probably what they want to do with the shot clock. It reset to 30 and it shouldn't have. So they will have to figure out. They got a little quick on the switch there. So according to what we have, it should be. They got it. They got it at 8. So close enough. Titus says he had it at 9. So we'll take it. If they're going to be off a second, might as well be that direction. High off the glass, no good. Bridges out of there with it. Tayshawn dumps it for DeShagas. No good. That was a nice pass by Tayshawn. Unfortunately, JB unable to finish. That's loose, out of bounds. Warrior basketball. 7 turnovers apiece now. Fall, Walters, Gadsden, DeShagas, and Bridges on the floor for Indian Hills. Gadsden to DeShagas, and that is swatted. That was a heck of a block. JV should have probably tried to slam that. Now Bridges comes away with it, holds his footing, leaves it for Abdullah, and he lays it in. What a wild flurry of action there. Results in a bucket for the Warriors. Abdullah Fall now has 7 points in the ball game. It's a 5-point John A. Logan lead. They've led by as many as 13. We've got a $1:25 to go in the opening half of basketball. Baseline, knock loose. Warriors have it. Up ahead to Bridges. A $1:10 to go, first half. Tayshawn into the lane. Backhanded layup wouldn't go. Almost rolled it over the rim. And here come the Volunteers. Oh, wow. All right. It's going to go against Gadsden. .57 seconds now. 5-point John A. Logan lead. That one is too strong. Grabbed by Abdullah. Will Casey. Casey dumps it to Bridges. Bridges a little shimmy shake. Trying to get to the rim. He's going to kick it out to Will. Now Will comes into the lane. Out to Tayshawn. Shot clock at 15. Game clock at 30. Bridges. Wouldn't go. Shot clock is off. John A. Logan can have the last shot of the half if they so design. It looks like that is exactly what they want to do. 9 seconds to go in the half. Knocked loose. Blocked by Casey. 1 second, and that is how this half will end. It'll be a 38-33 lead for John A. Logan going into the locker room. We trailed by. Titus says, yes, that's true, but more importantly, it's the food that we get to eat out on the road and explore. Here we go, second half underway. Warriors trail by 5. Let's see what the first few minutes of the second half bring here. Ball's dead, but they're able to keep their possession alive. And that's going to be a travel. Rochelle Cornish. Hey, Russ, watching from Dexter, Iowa with John Cornish. Go Warriors. Welcome in, Rochelle and John. Walters to Costello. And that's off the mark. Have to get some of our shooters going here in the second half. This gym, basically a high school feel to it. So your shooting backdrop would be that of most high schools. Knocked loose and taken away. First turnover of the second half on the Warriors as Abdullah trying to get to the basket, was unable to do so. Zubrick, no good. Put back and a foul. That one's going to go against Simmerich. So that is his second. He's got 3 in the ball game. Walters will stutter and go. Knock loose. Abdullah couldn't save it. Out of bounds. Turnover Warriors. Coach Dewey, he's like, for real, man? My dad, me and Brother Dub were putting in an order for a plate of hay babies and a side of yes sirs. We need them. That's for sure. We trail by 6 right now on the road against a very good John A. Logan team. They're 3-3, but they're 1-0 at home, so that's only their second home game of the year. Warriors wanted the travel, didn't get the call. In the lane, Zubrick. Turnaround off the rim, no good. Putback is good. That's going to be Taylor Smith who went in for the putback. Now they gave it to, I think they might have given that to Lowry, it sounds like. So Lowry gets the tip-in credit. Warriors trail by 8. Knock loose, another turnover. Not the start to the second half we were hoping for. Possible double tip. No, it's going to go out of bounds. Will Casey will come in. Vlad will check out. Knocked loose. Will Casey's on the move. Will Casey stops, lays it up, and that should have been a goaltend. It went in anyway, but no whistle and no call there. He pulled down the rim, but it went in anyway, thankfully. They might have called it had it not. For a minute, I thought we were in for a hay baby, but good closure on the defense. We get the bucket either way. Counts the same points-wise. Lowry. No good. Rebound Costello. Up ahead to Will Casey. Casey steps through. No, wouldn't go. Couldn't roll it over. This gym has got to be smaller than what we're used to playing on at home, I think. I didn't get the tape measure out. Titus will have him step it off after the game. Probably only take him about 3 steps, but 41-35. Warriors trail the Volunteers. 17:05 to go, second half. And that pass is out of bounds. Turnover on the Volunteers. Their second of the half, their 10th of the ball game. Cameron Boone and Jaden Miles checking in for John A. Logan. First time I was down here, I think was 2002 maybe, for baseball. As we played in the district here, Johnny Logan unfortunately got the better of us that year, and they went to Grand Junction in lieu of the Warriors. They were the Falcons at the time. And Irving Falou was on that team. Perkins checks in for Walters. We did end up going, I think we went the next year and the year after. $16:51 to go. Doing a little floor work there. Costello, Casey, and Caden Nation on the floor for Indian Hills. Caden Nation, he can shoot it from there. Gets it to Will Casey. Casey, let's call that a pass. Perkins wouldn't go. Casey with the board. Now Casey for three. And that one was off the mark. Abdullah's got it. Well, we need to come out of here with a bucket. Perkins. Yes, sir! A Morgan's Corner three-pointer. It took a little work, but we got three on that possession, and we trail by just three with 16:20 to go. And Coach, our fourth straight road game, and none too close to home. We were in Idaho last Friday and Saturday. That one is on the money for Caden Hawkins. Nation, Will Casey's got it. Basket and a foul. Will Casey with the finish for the Warriors. And he'll go to the free throw line. Foul goes against Cameron Boone. Chance to cut it to two here. Young man out of Pontoise, France. No. Will shooting 62.2 from the free throw line this year. He's worked hard at that. He's done a nice job of getting that up to respectability. Alley-oop. And Indian Hills wanted to goaltend. We're not going to get it. Basket's good. Miles. Casey to Abdullah Fall. Abdullah into the lane and a blocking foul. No shot. The foul is going to go against Miles. That's his third rules infraction of the night. Who is your homie? That's what I want to know. Into Will Casey. Caden Nation wanted it. Now kicks it out to Abdullah Fall. Shot clock at 6, and Abdullah is fouled. That's, I believe, going to be Jaden Miles again. And I've got that as his fourth rules infraction, which means he only gets one more. Yeah, the public address announcer confirms what I thought. The ruling on the field has been confirmed. That is 3 team fouls on John A. Logan. And if you look at the River Community Credit Union instant replay, Titus Lutching says it should have been a goaltend. Well, I think he mishandled the ball, right, and put it on, and then he put it in afterwards. Abdullah Fall knocks down the free throw. Indian Hills ranked number 7 in the country. Shot clock at 15. Floater got it. Norris now with 10, and the lead is 47-42. John A. Logan. Perkins to Bridges. Bridges. Gives it to Will Casey. Casey with the crossover into the lane. Now he's looking for a friend. He finds Bridges. Shot clock's at 9. Bridges spins, and a foul coming there. So Bridges gets them both, and it's now a 2-point ball game. To the corner, three-pointer, high arcing is on the money for Lowry. Lowry now has 9 in the ball game. He averages 12.7. The lead is back to 5. That's where we were at the half. It was 38-33, John A. Logan. We haven't led, as I recall, since it was 5-2. Bridges got it. Nice job of laying off of it by DeShagas. And Tayshawn now has 4, all in the second half. The lead is 3. We welcome in your comments. Love to hear from you. That three-pointer is good. Taylor Smith knocked it down. 53-47. Gadsden is fouled. He'll go to the line. Uh-oh. Coach Smith-Peters and the official having a little trouble. 13-10 to go in the ball game. We're in Carterville, Illinois. And no go there for Gadsden. He's a 76.9% free throw shooter. He's averaging 11.6 a ball game, and he's got just 2 tonight so far. Make it 3. And it's a 3-point game. John A. Logan won a national title in 2023. Last year, they were right around 500. This year, they're sitting at 3-3, but this is only their second home game. Swatted there. DeShagas got a little bit of it. Bridges with a shimmy shake and throws it away. Deb Nebbit. Five team fouls on John A. Logan in the half, 2 on the Warriors. Perkins going to check back in. And we have something. All right, we have a foul on Bridges. That'll be out. Walters, Perkins, Bridges, Casey, and DeShagas. Backdoor cut and a slam for Lowry. And he's got 11 now. 5-point ball game. Bellevue University, proud partner of Indian Hills Community College. All credits transfer. Casey. No foul. Here come the Volunteers. That one didn't go. We have an offensive. Nope. We have a foul, I believe, on the Warriors. Or no? On them. All right, good deal. That goes against number 4, Taylor Smith. That is his first. We're going to dip under 12 minutes here. Casey inside to JV. JV turns, no good. Will got it. They're all over him. He needs a friend. And unfortunately, the friend he found was the gentleman running the scoreboard. That'll be a turnover on the Warriors. That is our 5th of the second half and our 12th of the ball game. And that's our under 12 media timeout. 11:39 to go. Fasten your seatbelts. Might be a rocky ride down the home stretch tonight. 55-50 in favor of John A. Logan for Indian Hills. Volunteers will bring it in to number 3. That is DeCarl Payne, a 6'1 freshman from Carbondale, Illinois, which is right here nearby. That's the home of Southern Illinois, the Salukis. The backdoor cut. This one's knocked loose and taken away by Perkins. Perkins to Casey. Casey. Too strong. Bridges got the board. Bridges with the left-handed layup and good. Tayshaun Bridges now has 6 all in the second half. Casey went for the steal, didn't get it. They go to the corner now from about 17 feet. It's on the money there. Nice shot there by Lowry. Lowry out of Chicago, Illinois, now has his season average. He's got 13. Bridges is going to go to the line. Lowry averages 12.7. He's got 13 tonight. That foul goes against Deneko Rucker. That is his first 17 fouls. So the Warriors will be in the bonus now the rest of the half. 3 fouls on Indian Hills. Bridges at the line. Got it. Kim. Tayshaun's having a great second half. Young man out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Got it. I got a shout out to our good friend B. Stew. Brian Stewart tuned in tonight. Brian was down in Wichita working the soccer there. He's tuned in. I know Ricky Webster's tuned in. Ricky in Clarksville, Tennessee. with our volleyball squad. A busy week for Indian Hills Athletics. Ricky and Zach did a great coaches, kind of a impromptu sports show yesterday. And I think we have an offensive foul coming here. That's going to go against Zubrick. That is his third. Bridges into the lane, floats it, no good, got it back, put it back up and in. Tayshawn Bridges have a second half, my friend. And we got a shout out to former Indian Hills assistant Chad Boudreau, who is the head coach at Western Illinois. We were talking about Coach Clancy earlier, and Coach Boudreau just won his 100th game yesterday. So congratulations, Coach Boudreau. And we got a basket and a foul after we've gotten it to 1 point. Basket's good. Fouls. We got to get over the hump. We got to get the lead here. Obviously, if we want to win the game, eventually we would have to have the lead. But Bridges into the lane and a foul. 60-56 is the score. Foul goes against Julian Norris Jr. His first rules infraction. Take that. Big board says, the scoreboard in the middle says it was on number 1, like I thought. I thought he said number 5, but it was on number 1. That's who the official said. 1-1 for Bridges. And nope, got a lane violation. That is our second lane violation tonight. And that erases the make by Bridges. Bridges has 10 points on the night. Caden Nation had 12 in the first half. We got to get him going here in the second half. 4-point ball game, 9:30 to go. John A. Logan in the lead. That one's long. Tayshawn's got it. Here come the Warriors. Tayshawn to Nation. Caden thought about it, but they're all up in his business. Bridges to Walters. Trenton goes to the hoop, lays it up. Got it to go. Good take there by Trenton Walters. And it's 60-58 with 8:58 to go. 9 team fouls on John A. Logan, 4 on Indian Hills. Knocked loose, taken away by the Warriors. Walters to Casey. Casey, hey, baby! Will Casey ties it at 60 with a go. Coming out of the timeout, John A. Logan basketball after the slam by Will Casey. .21 is Hawkins, young man from right here in Carterville. That three-pointer is off the rim, no good, but a rebound. And the putback wouldn't go. Knocked loose. Walters had it. That was Cameron Boone, the 6'10 sophomore out of East St. Louis, Missouri, who had it. Caden Nation wants it. Now he's going to go to the hoop and rolls it up and in. Such great hands. What a great scorer Caden Nation is. Our first lead since it was 5-2. 62-60. And now we're tied. Good take and finish there by Norris. He's now got 12 in the ball game. And with 7:42 to go, we're square at 62. Zach Ibrahim watching tonight. He's in Clarksville, Tennessee, calling the volleyball. Good cut to the hoop, but a good block there by John A. Logan. Volleyball plays at 11:30 tomorrow, their final game, I believe, of the national tournament. That's for place. They'll take on Utah State. Zach's done a great job with that. Also by Heinemann Person Heating and Cooling. We saw Dale and Karen out in Idaho. They were on that trip. They are members of the Indian Hills Hall of Fame. Bringing it in is number 1, Julian Norris Jr., 6'3" sophomore out of Evansville, Indiana. And that one is off the mark. Will Casey's got it. Casey, a little hop on his step. Now stutter and go, and foul. Basket wouldn't go. Will go to the free throw line. Let's see who broke the rules. That's going to be number 20, Cameron Boone, his second rules infraction of the night. Rest of the way, we'll see if that comes into play. Will Casey, 62.2% free throw shooter of the season. That one's too strong. Will's got Norris to tie it, and he does. Norris now has 13 points in the ball game. The Warriors turn it over. Three-pointer coming here is good. So Norris now has 16 in the ball game, and Coach Dewey wants a timeout. 3-point lead, John Logan, 6. Brings it into Walters. We come out of the timeout. Warriors trail by 3. Siaban, gotta have faith, Hanks. Let's go Warriors. So welcome in, everybody. Abdullah steps through, lays it up and in. Abdullah has 11 now in the ball game. Hawkins pulls up from 17. Too strong. Tipped by Casey. Grabbed by Abdullah Fall. To Abdullah to Will Casey. Casey off the back of the iron, no good. Warriors man-to-man. That's, I think, all I've seen us play all year. Knocked loose by Walters. Race for the ball. Walters got it. Laid it up and in. Great play by Trenton Walters. He had it in high gear. Warriors take the lead back, 67-66, 5:08 to go. Caden Hawkins. Shot clock's at 8. 4:54 to go in the ball game. Hawkins. Now they go inside. Knocked loose. Out of bounds. Shot clock's at 2. They're checking in Jaden Miles, 6'8" freshman out of Louisville, Kentucky. He's got 4 fouls. 2 to go on the shot clock. Comes in trying to oop. And I don't know what they were doing there. Ball's out of bounds. It'll be Indian Hills basketball. I'm not sure why the buzzer sounded it. Caden, a 6'7" sophomore out of Peoria, Illinois, averages 17.6 minutes a ball game. And he got that one. They'll check in number 4, Taylor Smith, and number 3 to Carl Payne. Payne with 12 points in the ball game. Smith with 6. Richard and Deb Taylor, heck of a game. Keep fighting, you betcha. Barb Lindemeyer, dig in Warriors, and Tammy Hartley finish strong Warriors. We've got a 2-point lead with 4:09 to go. 68-66. Shot clock at 10. Warriors keeping the pressure on defensively. That one's knocked loose, turnover. That is their 14th turnover of the ball game, and we're going to have a foul on Caden Nation. Doggone it. That is the 3rd foul on Caden. 6th team foul on Indian Hills. I think we're going to have our under 4 meme as well. I've got them with 14 turnovers and us with 13. That turnover number is unofficial. That's me keeping the stats as I'm calling the ball game. No live stats here. I sure miss Ricky Webster when we're on the road. Ricky and the crew do a great job at home with the live stats. Make it a lot easier for me to do my job. Down inside, now they kick it out. foul coming.
Foul's on number 22, Abdul Ball, his second foul.
That is on Abdullah. That is his second foul. 7th team foul, but that got them both. Payne now has 14 on the night, and we're all squared 68 with 3:24 to go. Walters to Abdullah, now to Bridges. Bridges turns, puts it up, and got it to go. Tayshaun Bridges. 12 points for Tayshaun, all in the second half. .247 to go. 2-point Warrior lead, 70-68. Off the front of the rim, no good. Trying to save it. It's loose. And Perkins finally finds the handle and puts it in. Great finish by Quentin Perkins. And it's a 4-point Warrior lead with 2:31 to go. And boy, down in the southern part of the state. About 6 hours, roughly, from Ottumwa, Iowa. Just off Interstate 57. Three-pointer here. Off the rim, no good. Tipped into the hands of Abdullah Fall. 2:17 to go and a 4-point Warrior lead. Indian Hills ranked number 7 in the country. 5-3. Shot clock at 12. Casey to Walters. Walters is going to the hoop. Now he's going to kick it out. Tayshaun Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Tayshaun up and under. Fancy basketball. Tayshaun Bridges. What a second half for Tayshaun. Warriors lead by 6. $1:43 to go. Walters, Bridges, Casey, Perkins, and Fall on the floor. And that three-pointer rolled and wouldn't go. And put back in a late foul whistle is going to be a 3-point opportunity here for Jaden Miles. Foul goes against Will Casey. And he's got 7 in this one. What do we have? Oh, man. That is our 3rd lane violation on free throws tonight. And no good. So Coach Dewey's they're trying to draw us in there. So he didn't like the call. Ball doesn't lie, I guess they say, right? So no harm, nothing, no harm, no foul. Bridges being hounded here. Out of Walters. $1:14 to go, 4-point Warrior lead. Walters into the lane, floats it, got it, Trenton Walters. Nice bucket there. He's got 8 in the ball game, and the Warriors lead is 6. Our largest of the game. 1-minute regulation. Long three-pointer is on the money. Daneko Rucker with a... Walters now has 8. Perkins has 9. Will Casey has 10. Big possession here. 43 seconds left. Shot clock at 17. Walters to Abdullah Fall. Fall, Casey, Walters, Perkins, and Bridges on the floor for Indian Hills. Shot clock's at 10. Trenton Walters crosses over, goes to the hoop, hangs, floats it, no good. Bridges with the rebound. Bridges can't get it to go. Ball's loose. Walters trying to save it, and it's out of bounds. What a flurry of action. 24 seconds to go. Shot clock is off. 3-point going Warriors, says Barb Lindemeyer. Chris Shondell didn't like that call on the lane violation. Here we go. 18 seconds to go into ball game. Indian Hills by 3. Almost a travel. 9 seconds. 3-pointer coming. It's good. 5 seconds to go. Timeout, Indian Hills. And we're all... Costello is checked in. Let's see what Coach Dewey came up with. 5 seconds to go. Walters. 3, 2, 1. Walters. Oh! a minute. Yeah, Walters' bucket is good, and the Warriors win it. Trenton Walters, coast to coast, lays it in for the win. And Indian Hills gets out of Carterville on a Friday night with a victory. And buzzer beater U continues. This time, Trenton Walters goes to the hoop and lays it in. And it'll be a 78-76 win for Indian Hills. And Titus Lutring may have just fainted. I don't know, Titus, are you all right? I wish you could see this guy. I mean, he just lives and dies by these things. He's beat red. He's sweating. He's almost in tears. Trenton Walters takes it coast to coast and lays it in for the win. Indian Hills 78, John A. Logan 76. We'll take a quick break, come back with some final scoring numbers, and then get set for our post game with Coach Dewey. This is Go Hills TV, powered by JBS.